Alright, this is my second attempt at this. First attempt did not go well. Car was extremely loose. And I just looked like an idiot. And then I, of course, being slow, was around another idiot. And there was multiple wrecks. So, we're just moving on to this one. And hopefully this will be good. I will show the set after the race, and if it's decent, I will post it and put a link in the comments, but not sure how it's going to be. I went ahead and shared it to everyone in this race. It's a single split, so if I don't get third or second, then I'm terrible. But yeah, lots of cautions last race. A lot of people losing it off the corner. But I've tightened it up. It's a little cooler this race, so hopefully we just get a decent race in, and
Green flag.
we'll see what it does.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Show your road. There is a car on the high side. Clear.
I wanted to get him past me. He's a little bit quicker. I want to make sure that I can actually handle this thing and it's doing what I want. This guy just looking to really dive it in. It was a bit scary. Hopefully we can pull away from him a bit. Alright, needed that little gap.
20.963.
So, lifting off early, and I just realized the throttle trace isn't up. Let me try to get that up now without hitting the wall. There we go. Alright, car feels good, but we'll see in about 10 laps where we actually are. You can't get too close on entry to the yellow line, and already having a little snappy feeling there. Need to do a late apex, otherwise it just goes to hell.
21.056.
Feeling good though. It's going to be a little loose always off of 2. That's just how this track is. And with you not being able to run a higher line with this surface model, it kind of puts you in a box. Little worried that this might fall off on speed because I went with slightly lower tire pressures, and I've never found that this car likes that. And then gearing wise, I really don't know what RPM I need to be at, what we're aiming for. So that requires way too much knowledge. I don't have it. So if anyone knows the answer, it'd be great to know what I should be looking for mid-corner, getting back on throttle. But with this being such a fast track too, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. Leader just blinked out as he's coming up on a lap car.
21.074. The next car's the leader.
So top 4 have checked out. I'm just trying to get a little bit more heat in the right front.
21.214.
And get around this guy. A little loose there.
Car outside. Outside clear.
And we
Yellow
got a
flag is
caution.
out. They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up 3 car.
Hopefully it wasn't the guy that used my setup. I think the 8 car was the guy that said he was going to use it,
Pit
so
road is now open.
now we're good on fuel. It was going to be a little close, I think, but I think we're still good anyways. But alright, so I'm better off than I was on the first race. It's staying under me. I've got that solved. It was amazingly, what was really kicking it sideways mid-corner was just a bit of rear stagger. Once I reduced that, then it
You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
then it did okay. So also had to up the rear track bars in order to help it off the corner since it was a little tighter through the center, and then went up on the front roll bar, but pretty much left the springs and ride heights the same at every track I've been running with this now. So I've only been changing those few things, and it's kind of working out. Yeah, I'm still missing a bit of speed, but that speed could just be due to skill. So 60 laps left, and feeling good. It's a single split, so the back half is fairly slow. 4-car might be able to give me a bit of a run, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have anything for the 3. He fell off a bit last race, but doesn't appear he's doing that this time.
Pit road is closed right now.
But yeah, I'm happy that I've been able to kind of work on this set, get it to where I want. This was one of the trickiest tracks to set up for, so if we had a high line that we could use and not be so much slower, that'd be great. Put a little more gear in it and let this thing rip off the corners, but
1 to go. Next time by.
hopefully we get that back,
099. Line up on the inside.
because this track can do some amazing things when multiple grooves work. So still a long ways to go. I know it's only 75 laps, but it is a long race. Just takes quite a bit of time. 3 gets another terrible start.
Green flag. 47.621. Car outside. The next car's the leader. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
Take advantage of that. And hopefully we don't have another yellow, because he'll be able to take advantage of my terrible outside front row starts. See what we can do with this leader. Probably nothing, but did just run our fastest lap of the race. But I'm also kind of heating things up too much. Don't want to push it too hard. Long race. Not like I'm going to be able to pass him and keep running that speed. So just going to back it off, get into a rhythm, and not push it too hard through 1 and 2. A little loose there. Tried a little bit different entry with a longer release on the throttle. Didn't like how it felt.
21.106.
Loose again. Three and 4 are, well, there we go, don't have to worry about it.
Pit road is closed right now. Catch up. 1 car.
Something's happening in the back, and that's the guy that was using my set, so.
Pit road is now open.
I'm not too worried about falling back to 4th here. If I fall to 4th or 3rd, it's not a terrible thing. I was having to push it harder than I wanted there, too. Cool the tires off in the coldest place on the track. Oops.
Letter 7, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Didn't see him coming at all. Just go down here on the apron. So, hopefully everyone gets their shit together in the back so that we can have some long green runs. This thing felt a bit scary. And this caution feels like it's taking forever.
Pit road is closed. One lap to green. 51.
All right.
777. You're on the outside this time.
Let's hope I can get a better start than the 2-car or the 3-car.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
There we go.
Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open. The next car's the leader. 49.0.
I think that was one of my better outside starts. Car's feeling good, but 3 cars looking tough back behind.
20.987.
A little too low. That's going to get it a bit loose. A little loose off the corner. A little tight out.
20.917.
Run a bit higher. And that helped. But was slower. So there is a gap behind the 3, and oh my god.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Who the hell is crashing so much back there? Hey, fuck, they're in. There's like 6 cars in this race now. Come on, guys.
Catch up 12. Car. Catch up 1. Car. Catch up 12. Car. Catch up 1. Car. Catch the pace car. Catch up 1. Car. Catch the pace car. Let the pace car by.
All right, well, let's
The pit road is now open.
let's do a half pound out and go get us some right sides.
Go, go, go! You're out of right sets of tyres. Line up, single file. Catch up 7. Car.
Uncheck this just in case I do come in and get the lefts. Really, I was just doing that for track position. But kind of worked out bad because now I'm on the outside front row. Oh well. It's really just a 4-car race. I mean, we've got 7 cars left on the lead lap, and I think most of those have crashed out, or crashed and are getting damage, or off pace, or were off pace to begin with. So should have had him punch a hole in the fuel tank so it'd start draining bit by bit. Way overfueled with this many cautions. Tires, 98, so, I mean, 99 on the lefts. Tires aren't going to make a big difference. It's going to give you like 2 or 3 laps, and then we'll be back to what we were running.
We're halfway in the race. 1 lap to green. 52.686. You're on the outside this time.
See if I can get another start, and hopefully something good will come out of this. Early start, I was not ready. We're going to fall to 3rd and 4th.
Inside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Just taking it easy right now. No pressure from behind, and
21.029.
the 4-car is a little slower than us, and on old tires, and in the wall. Big slide there as I pushed it through 1 and 2. Three getting loose there actually helped me because it kept them side by side, which then allows me to get inside of the 4.
21.068. Clear.
Alright, so back where we were. 2 tires did nothing for me because of my horrible start.
21.01. Back in 3rd. Keep hustling.
We'll see if we can get the 3. Flailing on the wheel. Got back on the throttle a quarter of the way into the corner for some reason.
21.014.
And they've wrecked behind. Looks like no yellow's going to come out, though, because there's hardly any cars left back there.
20.955.
Three gets the big wiggle. I almost got it. So I'm just going to keep pressure up on him. Hopefully he doesn't lose it.
21.157.
He is from Australia, New Zealand, so got to give a bit of room just because netcode. Oh, I'm big loose now. Little low. And then way too high here. Still 20 laps to go, but yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get past him.
21.087.
Especially as he keeps pulling away. We've got 4 cars on the lead lap, and one of them's way behind because he was involved in that accident and is on old tires. Leader's gone. So, yeah, just hoping I can get second. Starting to come back at him. Just need to be consistent through 1 and 2. That's not... Well, I guess I'm consistently loose there. But that was a fucking UMP modified sideways.
21.24.
Was kind of gaining on him, and then that big slide just threw it all away. I just cannot get rid of that slide. I did, like, every once in a while I just do it right on the throttle, but can't consistently do that.
21.144.
Ugh. I was sideways everywhere through there. And we're not going to get another yellow since there's so few of us out here. I would think. Oh, looks like a 3rd place. But at least I'm not as horrible as I was on my first race here, so If we do get a caution and I can throw some left sides on here, I think I'll feel pretty good. But it's going to be pretty impossible for a caution to come out. So we're just going to back it off, roll it around. Sorry for the boring race. Just single split, and then everyone crashed out, and the 1 and the 3 are better.
Great job, 10 to go.
We'll at least go look at wrecks after this, so there's something interesting to watch. Just running a little higher in 1 and 2, making it less likely I'll loop it on my own. And I'm not going to post this setup. I'll just show it, but it is not worth posting. It's just a bit too snappy.
21.605. 5 laps to go.
See, this is the line I wish we could run. Be a hell of a lot more fun. But 4/10 off running it. No need to give the 4-car a chance.
21.582.
Jesus. Thinking the right sides only was not helpful in that loose.
21.445. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
And one more time around all by myself.
21.338.
It was a yawner. Ugh. Just not good enough.
All right, there's the checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
Yeah, so got the rears too hot. Started wearing it more. But, yeah, not a good set. So, oh well. Let's, go back and see what caused all the yellows. Control, and then the numpad 3 is how you go to the next incident. You don't have to change anything else, just whatever camera you want to watch. 11 got on the apron and looped it. 6 car got on the apron and then contact between the 12 and the 7. And he just punts him. Nothing he can do. He's 7 car on the yellow line and loops it. 10 car. How did... He was looping it on the high side. Locks it down. 6 car once again gets to run straight into the back of someone off of 2. And then the poor 8 car gets wrecked. And the 6 car. Oh man, that was not good. 10 cars out here, and he's gonna blow up. It's a Red Bull. What's he do here? Nothing? Okay. 6 car all by himself. And he blows. 7 car just plows into the 4 and then locks the brakes up. That's weird. And that's it. So, yeah, let's take a quick look at the results. This is all on the new UI when I'm looking at the results. We're here at the results, double click, and if there was more than one split and they're done, it will show you up here. We've got 24 iRating and 32 safety rating. Not a good strength of field. 90 points is okay for pretty much being handed a 3rd place. And we got all even points all the way through. That's interesting. So, yeah, sorry that was a bit boring. Just happens sometimes. So, thanks for watching.